Hey guys, it's Jake with Memory Cards, and today I'm bringing you a review of SNK Heroines on the Nintendo Switch.
おっと逃げ出そうとしても無駄だ。ここは俺様が作り出した青春世界ゆえに貴様らごとき下等生物にはどうすることもできん。
It seems that in 2018 we are getting a new fighting game every few months. This year kicked off with the seemingly unstoppable behemoth that is Dragon Ball FighterZ in January. Fast forward to September, and SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy is finally releasing. SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy is a fighting game developed by SNK and published by NIS America outside of Japan. This game brings together characters from various series such as The King of Fighters, Psycho Soldier, Fatal Fury, Million Arthur, and more. The story in SNK Heroines is incredibly lighthearted, which is great for a change. Playing through the story a few times with various characters all led to the same outcome. The story starts off with the two characters you choose waking up in a lavish mansion, with various cameras and microphones picking up your every move and word, all being fed back to a hidden room where someone is watching. You then have to fight through waves of other contestants so you can find your way back to your home. The final fight consists of you fighting the catalyst to the story, the person who brought you here in the first place. SNK Heroines is very unique. It combines traditional tag team fighting mechanics, which are, like most other fighting games, easy enough for newcomers to feel welcome, and seem to have enough depth for more hardcore players to develop their own playstyle and combos. With the inclusion of items such as Poison Mist, Wrecking Balls, Stamina, and Health Potions, it can somewhat even the playing field between a more experienced fighting game player and one who only dabbles in them. Each of the 14 characters on the starting roster all seem to control differently enough to set them apart from the rest. Finding your favorites doesn't seem like it will take that much time either.
バカが2匹連れてしまった。
One thing to note is that on the character select screen, there looks to be 15 open slots for new characters to be added. We know one of them which will release on the 13th of September, which is Thief Arthur, from the Million Arthur series. So hopefully that means there will be 14 others added in the future. The way that items are added into the game definitely seemed like it was planned from the start and not something that they added on near the end of development. You can pick up little glowing orbs, which are scattered around the playing field, and they will have one item hidden within. The way that you use said item is by tilting the right thumbstick in the direction you wish to use it. The support character you chose will then utilize the item. The addition of the items can turn this game from a hardcore fighting game into a party game, not unlike the Super Smash Bros. Series. Thankfully, if you're a purist, the option to disable the items is there. While the game's fights take place on a 2D plane, the characters are fully 3D. With the regal backdrops and the well-done character art, the game not only runs great, but looks great as well. The effects being used during the battles add a lot of charm to the game. Seeing sparkles and little cakes and streamers falling around the screen is really cool. There are some jaggies, however, most notably around the outline of characters. Playing docked mode, this becomes more noticeable. Handheld is less so. But everything is a tad bit more blurry there. That's not to say the game isn't playable or anything of the sort, because it is. Thankfully, the game seems to run at a steady 60 frames per second in both modes. When it comes down to it, this game is best played via docked mode. Each character looks unique enough to tell them apart from one another, especially when you customize your character with different accessories. So, by now, you've probably caught on to the fact that this game takes its fan service to a whole new level. The option to customize your favorite heroine with an outfit of your choosing is a great incorporation, with each heroine having 3 different base outfits to choose from, and a myriad of accessories such as angel wings, glasses, bows, etc. You can style each character how you think they should look. A small thing to note is how they went about creating the menus and the user experience and user interface. Everything from the character select screen, which is, if you haven't seen, a nice little heart, to the main menu being traversable using just the shoulder buttons seems like such a small thing, but they work together to create a game that seems to have had a lot of effort poured into it. Online play offers a few modes, Quick Match and Room Match. In Quick Match, you can choose from Normal Battle or Gamble Battle. In Gamble Battle, you can wager the coins that you've accumulated through playing the story mode, versus mode, and whatnot. It's a neat little way to prove your worth and settle the score between friends, or foes. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be any mention of a ranked mode, which many people would love to see included. Now, onto how the game actually plays online. Sadly, it's not that good. We can only test this game with one other person, as the only people that have the game right now are reviewers. Playing against one another, the game is pretty unplayable. For fighting games, netcode and online play usually tends to be the bread and butter of the game. In certain instances, the game would slow down to an absolute crawl, then try and play catch up with itself. Hopefully there's a day 1 patch coming, because as of right now, it's not even worth trying online. With mechanics that work to make this game easily accessible to those who are new to fighting games, and enough depth to keep more battle-hardened players interested, as well as a surplus of customizability to create a character more to your liking, a story mode that doesn't take itself way too seriously, and the potential of another 14 characters coming to the game, SNK Heroines deserves to stand among the fighting games released this year, simply because of how much of a joy it is to play.
You win!
So, thank you for watching our review of SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. If you enjoyed the review, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike. And leave your comments down below. Did you pick up the game? Do you enjoy it? Let us know.